Holy moly. Hello, everybody. Good stuff. I'm going to turn this just slightly. There we go. Okay, so I am going to actually play around with some makeup today, but I don't know if I want to call it play around. I'm going to try to do this, like, legit try a few things I've never tried before. So, my face itches so bad. I just put, like, moisturizer and stuff on my skin, because I have to do that, just because, you know, moisturizer is important. But I just scrub my hands clean. So, make sure everything is cleaned out. Make sure. We're gonna find out. Took me a hot minute to even get my hair to stay put. It's kind of annoying. So I put Danny down for a nap. You got news today? What's up? Trying to make sure everything is like my nails and stuff are like nice and cleaned out, because I just finished washing my hands really good, but I have longer nails, so you have to take the time to make sure your nails are clean too, because that's something some people just don't do. Yeah, actually, I'm sure I'm ready for you. What's up? Tell me. Sir, where'd you put my my nail file? Okay, thank you. Because I still need to file my nails too. Oh, Tiffany. Hi, Tiffany. Sorry I didn't see your thing there. All right, I'm going to do that afterwards, because that would be annoying to mess with that. So I got my sponge wet, because I was told that you're supposed to make sure that the sponge is wet. Congratulations. Holy crud. That's awesome. Congrats, Joseph. That is flippin' outstanding. Okay, so I got this kit. Let me show you guys. This came with my Ipsy bag. But I got this brow kit because I just see it, like my brows stop like halfway. I don't really have eyebrows. Like this one doesn't even grow in at all. This one is starting to finally, like with some encouragement, it's starting to fill in a bit more. But I've tried all kinds of things and nothing seems to improve the fact that my eyebrows just don't grow in. So I'm going to do a few things. One, I've got all these things. I showed you guys this before through Ipsy. I've got like all these things. So this isn't like a base for when you do eyeshadow. So I'm going to put this on, because you're supposed to put this on and let it sit. So, because I'm going to try eyeshadow today. Nice job. But these are the colors I'm going to attempt to use today. I want something really bright that's going to like make my eyes pop. And I think I'm going to go more with like the sea salt color, and some of this to kind of add a shimmer. I don't know. But we're gonna try some things out. Then I do have like your finishing powder. So that's the translucent finishing powder. I don't know how to do this stuff, guys, so you're gonna have to bear with me. I don't know if I have. Let's see here. Let's see here. This one is a straight, I don't know what that means. No, I know that. It has nothing to do with not being pretty or whatever. I love the way I look without makeup, which is why I don't wear makeup. But I'm bored. And I was like, well, what can I do since I'm bored? And so since I'm bored, something I can do and work on is trying out new things. I think this right here, this is the brush I'm looking for. Oh my God, you guys. I already had it out. It's right here. This is going to be for doing the cheeks. But I thought I could have sworn I had a contour brush, because I'm going to attempt contour. And don't mind the little light shining across my face right now. Let me see here. I thought I had a brush. Let me look in here, because I could have sworn that I did. If I do, it's going to be in... Could have sworn that I did. It's going to be in the brush bag. I do. It's right here. This is the contouring brush that I was looking for. And then this brush is my Precision, oh, that's foundation brush. This brush, that's like when you do, I was told also if you're going to do foundation, like liquid foundation, you're supposed to wet your brushes. I don't know. I don't usually do it, so I don't know. Gorgeous contour brush. We're not going to use this one because I don't know. But this one is for foundation. I'm not doing foundation, just FYI. I'm going to use a blending sponge to put concealer, because I have a couple of spots that I've always had, like since I was a kid. I have like a birthmark right here, and then I have another one that sits in my eyebrow. I've had them since I was a little kid, and they can be really annoying on the skin. I get constantly asked when I was younger, hey, are you getting age spots? And it's like, no, that's always been there since I was like, you know, knee high to a toad. My hair is on everything because I'm constantly shedding hair, constantly. And I don't want to hear it from people about, oh, well, because you mess with your hair too much. No, it's also because I have lupus and it makes you lose your hair a lot. But anyway, plus my hair is really starting to get really long, you guys. When I let it down, it goes to below like my upper waist, I guess would be the right word, like your bra line, where the bottom of my bra would sit. My hair is longer than that point. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, so this is a contouring brush. I was told when you contour, you use this part of the brush, and then when you blush, you use this part of the brush. So I'm not going to use this one for blush. I'm going to use this one for finishing powder. I guess. So I have a Morphe palette for contour, and this is really, really amazing. Like look at this palette, you guys. Like it's so pretty. I can't tell if that's like powder. Oh, it is. It's a powder. It's more of a powder set kind, so I like that. I'm gonna actually take this plastic out, because this will be the first time I'm using it. So I usually always wait to take it out. And then here's our blush palette. This has got lots of choices in it, so I'll have to really figure out which color I'm looking to do today. But these are all the colors of the blush palette. These are gorgeous, actually. So Sweet Cheeks by NYX, Professional Makeup, Sweet Cheeks blush palette. It's called Adorable Jones. And then it tells you each color on the back. I'm super excited for you. Don't forget to get all those papers turned in. So, and then I do have it's called I can't even say this. I don't even know. You guys will have to say it. Maquillage, whatever. This is going to be the mascara that I use. I am going to be using my absolute favorite eyeshadow, like my eyeliner, which is by Urban Decay. And this is Rockstar by Urban Decay. I've almost used the whole pencil. But I figure whenever you guys used to see me in videos, I've always taken the time every day to do my eyebrows and my eye makeup. I usually don't wear like lipstick and stuff, but I will be putting on, or that's the hope, is putting this on today. The pinks usually never set out really well on me. So I may decide, once we get through everything else, I may decide to go with the kind of darker, like the darker red, not the like chaw in your face fire engine red. I have kind of more of a muted, like burgundy colored red. So we'll try that. But I don't even know where to start when you do this kind of stuff. So this is new for me, but I am gonna kind of start with getting some concealer in place around my eyes, because the lack of sleep is starting to catch up to me. And I don't want a bunch of makeup, so I'm not trying to do like a whole bunch. But I do want to cover up. That's probably going to cover up with that, so I don't need that. But this right here, I know, and I know this isn't the right color for me right now because I have tanned quite intensely recently. So being outside, I have, and then you just kind of blend that in. I mean, it doesn't show up as much anymore, but it's so dark. But that will help get rid of a lot of that under eye that I've got going on right now. So yeah, that looks way better. At least gives me a brighter appearance under my eyes. I have a smaller brush, probably should, or blending sponge. I should probably use it next time because I have the smallest little areas to get into. Okay. There we go. See, so it brightens up the eyes a bit more. I have never used this kind of stuff, which is meant for like putting on your eyeshadow. So you're supposed to just kind of put this stuff on. I'm going to actually put it up here too because I want it to kind of, I want the eyeshadow to stay put. And it says you can do this and put it on with the brush or with the sponge. So let's do that. So blend that in so that sits all over. Like I said, I have no idea what I'm doing, so please don't ever try to follow what I'm doing. I have no clue. And I mean that in all honesty. I have no idea how to do makeup. I never wear it, so I'm super horrible at it. So yeah, that's a thing. And like I said, I don't wear foundation and stuff on my skin because it just makes me break out all over. So I don't wear it at all. My skin for the most part stays pretty clear without any help from any of that stuff. So we're going to start with my eyebrows because this is new for me, you guys. I've never used this kit. I've always just used like a draw on one, but this has an actual setting gel, which is really, really cool. So this will be really new. It says to take step 1, you're going to brush your brow out. So brush the brow, get it. Like for some reason, my brow has this really weird way of setting. It will curl backwards on itself. So I have to kind of like, it's almost like it's got knots in it. All right, so you do that. Don't ask. Okay, then it says to use, we got this piece here. You're supposed to, okay, what side is what again? You guys, I'm so bad at this. Highlighter is the light one, the contour is the other one. Okay, so how do you do that? The concealer to cover lines. Okay, so this is the concealer side. You're going to use the highlighter side to add that. And so you're going to Oh, I'm probably supposed to do this first. Never mind. I'll get this, you guys, I promise. So it says to... I'm so bad at this. You guys, this is bad. That's literally my eyebrow. Like, that's me lining it right at the hair. Like, what? You're supposed to fill this in? What? So then you fill that in? Okay, I'm going to actually scream because that's ridiculous. People really do that to their brow? You guys, this is way too much. This is so funny. And it says to take this and blend it so that it gives it more of a natural. This cannot possibly look natural ever. How's that supposed to look natural? There's no way. Are you kidding me? Like, that's supposed to be a natural brow look. I mean, I can, like, that's exactly where my eyebrows are. Like, you just can't see the hair. So I get it, like, okay. So what I'm gonna do is, we're gonna use this underneath here, like it's, you know what, let's do it this way first. Let's contour it. Let's give it less of a, okay, maybe that looks okay. Okay, we're getting somewhere. You guys, this is, oh my God, I look absolutely stupid. Okay, maybe that's okay. And then it says to add the highlighter underneath. To give it that instant lift. Whatever the hell that means. Maybe? Does that look okay? Like, seriously? I don't know. You're supposed to take this, push that back through. Okay, we're gonna set this one. Holy moly. I'm wigging out. Okay, so I have an eyebrow for a change, and then that's my natural brow. I just followed the directions on this to what it says to do. She looks good without. I know, right? But what the heck? I actually have an eyebrow. I don't have eyebrows, so I've never done this before, so like bear with me. I'm learning. I'm trying to learn different stuff. We're in quarantine. Let's try some new stuff, right? So, time to, oh gosh, I'm going to totally screw this one up because this is the opposite side. Oh boy. Hi, Debbie. I know, but still, like, who wants to live without eyebrows? Like, that's the weirdest thing, to have no eyebrows. So like I said, it's quarantine. Let's learn something new, right? I sat down and watched a video on how to do this, and the lady scared me half to death, and I was like, you know, I'm not doing it. So I went by the directions on the box on how to do this. It does look okay. I mean, that doesn't look bad, right? I mean, yeah, I know you guys are definitely used to my no eyebrows. I don't have eyebrows, guys. Like, let's be real. This is literally all I've got. Yeah, I think that looks really nice. Like, usually, it used to be that I always put just, you know, a little bit of pencil in there just to kind of color in this end right here. I'll show you guys what I used to do. Okay, hold on. Let's just do what I usually do. What you guys are used to seeing me with, except for the last couple of weeks. I'm going to show you guys what I used to do. Okay. This is all I used to do. I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to show you real quick. Hold on. That's how I used to fill my brow in. So every time you saw me on any of the other previous videos, this is what I did to it, right? So that's what I would normally do to it. But this is like actually going with my full on, like where my actual brow sits, where its natural line is, where the hair sits. This is filling it fully in where the actual hair is. And of course, eyebrows, like I was taught, are not identical twins. They are sisters. So. Sarah should do her makeup. I like your normal way. Yeah, my normal way, my eyebrow just looks really tiny. Like I said, this isn't something I'm going to do. Where's that one? Yeah. I normally would never do this. Like, this is not going to be something I'm going to sit and do every day. That's just insanity. So, for now, I'm just playing around, just so you guys know. Because I haven't a frigging clue what I'm doing when it comes to makeup. Like, Sarah is real, like, I love doing her makeup. She has the prettiest features. Like, I love doing her makeup. This brow is weird. I didn't realize how weird this one is. You guys, this one's kind of wonky. Okay. Brush that in. Brush that in there. Yeah, definitely don't go too heavy. I know. So, like I said, I'm only learning these new things because, like I said, we're all in quarantine. And I haven't done anything, like, with all this makeup stuff that I've received through Ipsy. So I said, why don't I do something kind of fun and let's learn something new today. Okay, then this one goes on because some of that got smudged downward. I don't want it too heavy there. Okay, I just have to take that and blend it in. Well, at least now I know I can go through here and look at some of the spots that I need to see where I missed when I plucked my brow, my part of my eyelid area. I definitely am not good at doing this side. Okay, where's the brush? I got that weird spot that always like dips in right there. So, oops. I know what I'm doing. No, I don't. Yeah, don't say that. I would definitely not be someone to do any kind of makeup tutorials with. Like, ever. So, definitely don't do that. No makeup with Marie. Just experimentation and having fun. Let's lighten that one up a little bit too. Okay. And then take that highlighter and go right under here. And then blend it in. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Godric. Okay. You take this. Okay. I don't know if that's going to work or not. See, that spot right there always comes off every single time I've ever done makeup on this brow. There we go. So now I have eyebrows for the first time in who knows how long. So, yeah, to kill the boredom, pretty much. Yeah, or yours, it would be fun. Sarah should do. Yeah, Sarah has done my makeup. We did a thing where she did my makeup. She doesn't know anything about makeup either. Like, neither of us really does anything with makeup. So Sarah usually only does like her eyeshadow. Like, she'll only do like mascara and eyeliner. That's it. I do a lot more than that most times. So you guys, I'm terrified of this because I don't ever do this. This is eyeshadow. Like you guys don't know what that is. This is eyeshadow. I don't ever wear eyeshadow. So I'm thinking of doing something just a little more like kind of the reds and goldish colors, because that way they kind of blend in a little bit more. I don't want to go anything dark. Let's see here. This one, this is the blending brush, right? Okay, that's the blend. Good Lord. Don't leave me alone with makeup, you guys. So I actually kind of like the brows. Like, you guys, seriously, I wouldn't do this every day. There's no way. That alone took us almost 20 minutes. So I don't know how people do that every day. I honestly don't. Like, that's crazy. How do people do that every day? They spend the time to do their brows and stuff. I couldn't do that every day, though I do really like how it looks. Like, I look like I have a full actual face. Like, I have eyebrows, I actually like them. And I still even have like my little missing spots and stuff that like my natural brow actually has like spots that are always missing. And even after filling it in, they're still there. So they still look very much mine. Oh, I have also hooded lids. So once I put eyeshadow on and I open my eyes, it usually just disappears. So I'm going to try to do the recommended, what that thing he said that I was reading earlier. And we'll see. Like I said, I don't even know if I'm doing this considered in like the right order or whatever. We're just going to go with it. So we're going to do sea salt is the one I'm trying right now. I keep hiccuping. Sorry. And I did put on an eyelid, like an eyeshadow foundation stuff. So like a primer for eyeshadow. So I have no idea what I'm doing, you guys. This is weird. Why does it do that? I don't know. I don't know why I make the funkiest faces when I'm doing makeup as well. Like I really make some of the weirdest expressions when I'm doing makeup. I have noticed that. I was doing some one time and I was just like, what am I doing? Okay, so then you do that. And then the other stuff's gonna go on and you're gonna blend it. Okay, I don't know. I don't think I can do this. Okay. And then we're going with Champagne Harbor. This is gonna be the top one. So we're gonna put this up because it's gonna be more of a highlighted color up in here. I'm not doing a whole bunch of that because we're gonna blend this prettier color in, this more red color in there. So I also was told to do like the two colors, like if you're going to do two colors like this, first put on the lighter color that you're going to use and then put the darker color over the top of that. But okay, I don't know. So I have to admit, this color, like this pinky color that I just used, it always makes my, like when I do like a reddy color pink like on my eyes, it always makes the blue of my eyes like really stand out. And then this color right here is just kind of more of a highlight on the eyebrow, like on the eyelid. Oh, I got makeup powder in my eye. What are you doing? You're not supposed to go in the eye. Okay. Make sure next time I close my eye all the way. Okay. I think that's, I mean, that's pretty good. I'm not doing like a smoky eye, so I'm not putting any of the color underneath. Like some people would put the color underneath. And there's also a trick I learned about my eyes years ago, which is I never, ever, ever put eyeliner on my bottom waterline for my eyes because I have hooded lids. So when I put the eyeliner on, I only do it on the top. No, not at all, Debbie. I don't go on dates. You have a kitty sitting on you, Chris? Oh. So that's the eyeshadow. That's all I did with it. I didn't do anything over the top, kind of non-extreme. The part that's going to look the craziest, I got stuff all over my hand. The part that's going to look the craziest when I do like contouring. I've never done contouring, so I have no clue how to do contouring. I've tried. Oh, is there really? Yeah, I mean, there's women though that do makeup because they do makeup. Like they know what they're doing. I have no clue what I'm doing. So this is definitely not something I would be used to. I have no clue what color I'm supposed to use on me. Though this is all labeled very funky. I guess we're going to try Donut. It's the lightest of the, the other one is like a white, and I don't want to use that. So we're going to use Donut, I think, to kind of give me a cheekbone. Like you can kind of see my cheekbone starting to come through right there. So I'm so scared to do this, you guys. I have no idea what I'm doing. Like, what? Okay. It says you're gonna blend it, so I'm gonna do it. I don't know. Do they really? Like, this is insane. Okay, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. So this is, like I said, if you're coming here to watch somebody who knows what they're doing, you're not, because this just doesn't. She also said go through here and go right at your jawline. Okay, a little bit more. I probably should go heavier on this because I think once I blend it out, it's going to be almost non-existent. But honestly, I'm so scared to overdo it and like screw it all up. And then it says to blend this downward. Okay, blend it downward. I'm gonna blend that downward. Okay, I don't know. Guys, this is so stupid. Okay. Then she said, brush your brush off, which I did. Take the lighter color, go in underneath. Okay. And then blend that together. You guys, this does not look good. Like that spot right there looks so bad. Oh, there it goes. It's starting to blend. Okay, I can see it kind of blending in now. I'm not doing my nose, by the way. A lot of them will do their nose. I like my nose. I'm not touching it. And I'm so afraid that it'll give me this goofy look, so I'm not going to do that. Okay, this. We're going to use the highlighter on here. So it said, she said, use your blush first, then your highlighter. But she sure used it before when she went to prom night. Yeah. See, I like getting my makeup done. Like if somebody else did it and made it look really good, I would be really happy. But for me personally, I'm so like not equipped to do this. We're gonna go with more of a pink because I am going to be doing pink lipstick. So how did she say to do it? I'll go like this. Okay, so smile, put it on the apple. You guys will look so stupid. Put it on the apple of your cheek. Okay. She's like, smile and put it on your apples. Okay. That's what the lady said to do. I'm just going by kind of like a tutorial thing that I watched slightly. That is not going to stay like that. That looks so hideous. It needs to blend out, but Okay, I can see why she said you definitely want to have the paper towel there. And then using this, she said, don't be afraid of the highlighter. Blend that stuff out. Okay. Use your highlighter. And blend your blush really well. Guys, I got color in my cheeks. Like so. Got that highlighter in there. You guys, what the heck? And of course, I don't put like contour on my forehead. Like you can do like the contour, but I'm so tan right now, I'm totally not even gonna mess with that. Well, I can imagine so, and you're freaking really good doing, I would think that you would be really good at makeup because you do beautiful doll work. So I would say you probably nailed it. Okay, now we're gonna do mascara and eyeliner. Now for me, I try to do my eyeliner first to prevent a lot of smearing of the mascara into my line. So hold on a second, because this part's a little unnerving for people. I always do my top waterline, then I'll do this. This just looks absolutely incredibly insane. Okay, that is way thick on there. Let's see if we can open that brush up a little bit. There we go. No, I got it on my eyeshadow. You guys, that's a problem I see with doing that. They always say put your mascara on after your eyeshadow, but how? Because now it's on my eyeshadow. So Danny is scheduled for her spay, by the way, you guys. I just happen to, she's like getting comfortable. She's on nap break. She also is in trouble because she tore up the laundry earlier. She was being very, I guess you'd say, she started her morning off extremely destructive. 6 a.m. wake up call, of course. Today we got woke up by, actually it was before 6 o'clock. It was just a little after 5:40 this morning. The neighbors right next to us, their Jeep alarm went off. And they did not wake up until it went through every cycle of style of alarm. So it was a rude awakening for all of us, to say the least. But yeah. I can't get that off of there. Okay. Maybe? Like I said. Hi, Grant! Wow. That one looks a little bit weird. I don't like that. Here we go. Those two were stuck together. My gosh. I don't mind that. But when they get stuck together, I try to pull them apart. No, I'm going insane. You're going insane. Why? Okay. Lobo Verde. Hey, how are you? All right. So there's that part. Like I said, you guys, I have no clue what I'm doing. This is so bad. Oh, you know what? It's not even, I look at it this way. It's not that big of a deal, guys. Stay home. Find something to do with yourself and your time. If you work from home, work from home. If you can't go to work right now, find something productive to do with your time at home. I guarantee you have things at home, projects-wise or whatnot, that you've been putting off. All that laundry that you've decided not to do over time, do it now. Get it done. You'll feel better for one. There's also time that you could go through and start doing some decluttering. That would be another really cool one that you could do. I'm actually going to put my finishing powder on now. And then that way I can do my lips. So I have this amazing, probably don't even need finishing powder because I don't do foundation, but I was told finishing powder is really good even for things like when you do like I did with blush and whatnot. So let's just illuminate this whole makeup look. It actually feels, this powder feels amazing. Wow. It feels like super cooling. I don't know why, but it does. You guys, what? I did a cute video of my 2-year-old pup yesterday. Oh, how cute. That is cute. I love when doggies are super like interactive with people. Oops. I love that. I think it's really cute. Danny has started to where when we're doing stuff, she will do certain things because she knows it gets her rewards. And I love that. I love that she's now to the point where she will do things specifically so she can get the positive reward. Okay, we're going to try and do this lighter pink. Yeah, see, you got that too. That's awesome. And for me, like here, I do like projects and stuff like that for the RV, things that need to be done, stuff like that. Because of course, as you guys know, we weren't ready to be moved into her for a while, but gotta let this part dry before I put the other part on. So we had to wait, you know, because like I said, you only get paid every 2 weeks. So did you want up there, Winnie Bear? You want to go up there with Mama? Come here. Come here. Come here, sweetheart. There you go. Oh, oh, oh. Get up there. There you go. Go up, up. There you go. Get on. Try to help her get up there with Sarah. But yeah, so there we go. Oh, I went off the wooden part. So, all right, you guys. So there's like the full, for now, other than, like I said, I don't do foundation. So this is with no foundation because I don't use it. I don't know. I don't know if I dislike it or if I like it or whatnot. I was trying to see if you can tell a difference, like in my chin area or my neck area. But I don't think it really makes any, it doesn't really make any difference. I've got that weird part of our bloodline, Wagner blood, that does the whole weird thing here. Every woman on the Wagner side of the family has this weird neck thing. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. So yeah, there we go. I have a full face of makeup. So I have my eyebrows did. I got eyeshadow on. I got my mascara on with a liner. Like I said, you guys, I don't put bottom liner, right? And a lot of people do. And I also don't put liner on my top of my eyelid because I've noticed that it makes my eyelids look more heavy and more hooded than they are. So I always just line the bottom and it makes the eye open up more, for me anyway. So I've always, for forever since I was in school, I learned that trick back in the day. So I've always just done my lids, or my eyeliner, from that angle. And I've noticed I missed an entire area of my lashes. How I managed that, don't know. Let's fix that. We're gonna need to get a lot of this off of here, because that is the small space on my eye and I'm not. We don't want a whole bunch on there. There we go. Got it. This stuff is super, super thick, so, but I got it. It was this inner part right here. I had missed it. But yeah, so if you guys can see that now, I've actually got that on there. But yes. One of the dogs passed gas and oh my God. Woof. Stinky doggy booty. But yes, so this is I like this, but like I said, I really like how the brows came out. Like I really, really like how the brows came out. However, I think that's going to take a lot of work every day to do that. That took almost 30 minutes just doing the brows. Oh, the Chase kit's actually such a good looking kit. I love that. That's one of my absolute favorites. Of course, I really, really, really love the Megan kit because it's the preemie baby girl, which is one of my favorites. So, oh my goodness, come on thing, move. There we go. We're gonna put all this makeup back in this big old thing because nobody needs all this out. But you guys are awesome. You guys are so awesome hanging out with me while I dorked around with this. Literally, I've got my full face of makeup on. I'm wearing a ponytail like no big deal, and a sleeveless cutoff tank army shirt. Because, you know, I'm glamorous. Not even close. But I have to admit, that's actually pretty funny. Let's get all of these items back in a box. How are you with the news of the... I'm doing okay. The good part is, for us anyway, and this is really crazy, but for myself and my daughter, we are in a Class C RV. We live in a Class C RV. So we are, for the most part, I guess you could say we had to jump on self-quarantining way before most people, because we live in a small environment. And we don't have to really, like, we didn't need to stock up on stuff and whatnot like a bunch of people went and did. We just fill up what we need in here for short bursts. This is the Glow Mist, by the way, you guys. I didn't use this because it's really heavy in oil, as you can see. But anyway, so I don't use that on my skin. It'll make my skin break out. We're going to hold on to that for the next round. So we were already, for the most part, like in our own little quarantine, so to speak, because we were already going into the small living space that we were moving into. Can I move some of those pieces? Thanks. Let's see if we can. Well, there's a lot of space down at the bottom. I could have moved a bunch of this makeup to, but I did not. So let's see if we can. Hold on, guys. Oh, it's you. You're the culprit of why it won't close. So there we go. But yeah. So that's my bunk up there, if you guys are wondering. So that's my bunk, especially if you're new here. That is my bedroom space. My daughter is actually asleep behind me. We were up super, super early thanks to the neighbor and their very loud alarm that woke everybody up right here. which sucked. And the fact that it was going off for such a decent amount of time, and then having to have somebody go knock on their RV door to get them to come out and turn off the alarm, because it was like they just didn't hear it. But yeah, so that was annoying. But we were like, okay, people. But that, of course, woke up all the dogs. And then I didn't realize, because I wasn't quite all there yet and fully awake yet. And so, hold on. Where's my coffee? Come here, coffee. Oh, yeah. And by the way, guys, drinking out of the Jamly mug. I wasn't quite awake yet. And I didn't realize it was windy. So I went to open the door to let the dogs out into the little yard. And Tonks happened to be like, he tries to rush the door before I have a chance to open it. And so he was in front of me on the step, trying to shove his way through the screen door. And I opened the door, and I didn't pull the screen out of the way. I just kind of reached my arm through and was going to open it and let the dogs out and then close the door. Well, I didn't realize it was like blowing 40 miles an hour, and the door caught with the wind and pulled me out outside. And in doing that, I knocked Tonks all the way down the steps, right? Which, it's not a lot. I mean, it's not like we have like huge steps, but he is old and he is arthritic. And so I ended up on the floor outside, on the ground with scraped up knees, and Tonks ended up on his side. He got up immediately and came over and like licked me and like was like, Mom, Mom, Mom. But I was more worried about him. I'll be fine. It's only 2 steps down. So I was worried about him because I know he's got bad hips. So I was like checking him and like make sure he doesn't yelp or anything when I was touching his rib cage and his whatnot, because I freaking went blowing up over the top of him and barreled him right out the door. Maybe he won't shove his way in front of me every time I open the door now. I don't know. But yeah, it's blowing like crazy outside. So, but I mean, you guys, it's pretty. So the wind's blowing like crazy. I don't know if you can even tell, but the bushes and stuff are just a waving away. Palm trees, just, everything's just a wiggling it up out there. But yeah, there's so many empty spaces now. It's crazy. Look at that. It's so pretty. Yeah, Debbie, you live up on the hill, so you are definitely getting nailed up there. But yeah, I got jerked right out of the RV this morning. So 6 a.m. wake up call, which we normally are up at 6 anyway, because Danny wakes up at 6, like 6:10, 6:15, like no, between 6:05 and 6:10. She's never usually past 6:10, except for yesterday. But boy, that was a hell of a wake up call to open the RV door and get flung out the door. Oh, a fly made it in here. No, hold on. That means that the thing's not closed. No, are you sitting here with it open? What are you doing, you goober? Why are you holding the door open, Godric? We don't want it open, dude. What are you doing, doofy? Well, now I know why. I was like, how did a fly get in here? We have screening now. Godric was laying on the bottom step, so I didn't see him. I thought he was outside. He's laying on the bottom step with his upper body out the door. And so the bottom of the screen is just sitting around his body. So the flies are coming in. Oh, I love my pups. I love these guys. They keep me busy. I guess you say. They definitely keep me busy. I was talking with Cora this morning, he's still streaming, but I was talking to Cora this morning, and we were talking about the fact that I was literally up here. I literally looked so funny. I wanted to hang out with the stream and chit chat with everybody. So I got up there, and the only way to really type and stuff is if you're laying on your stomach, because I have this screen and everything mounted at the end over here. So I was laying on my stomach with a pillow underneath me, with my hands on the keyboard, typing, with my coffee to the side and my little bowl of crackers, right? And I was like, oh my God, this is so funny. And he goes, well, as long as you're doing it all in your PJs, because everybody's tied down. I was like, oh no, I'm in my jeans and my t-shirt because I took the puppy for a walk. And he goes, I would have just walked around in my PJs. I said, it would be great to walk around in my PJs because I really wouldn't care. But I have run into a couple of very unsavory creatures out here, men-wise, out here at the park. And like I said, 99% of the people here are absolutely freaking amazing. Then you get a couple of them that are full on creep. By the way, I did finally say something to the ranger that flies. I just looked up and saw a fly that drives around through here. Hold on, guys. Let me kill this thing. What you doing? Shouldn't have come in here. So here we go. I got it. But I finally talked with the ranger that drives through here. He's kind of like, I guess you say he's kind of like an officer. He drives through here. He kind of keeps the order, whatnot. And I just let him know. I said, look, wait, what? If he comes, oh, hold on, Godric. So we have several of them. So this is Godric. Hi, Godric. You say hi. This is Tonks. This is my old boy, Tonks. Hi, handsome. What you doing? This is Danny. And then I've got little Winnie Bear. This is Sarah's puppy. That's Winnie Bear. But yeah, Danny. Sorry. Whoops. Danny's in a timeout right now with needing to take a nap. She still hasn't napped yet. And so she's like, Meon. But as you guys can see, clearly, she's got enough space in her kennel, so I don't want to hear nothing from people who are negative. Here, go lay down. Go on, go lay down. Good old man. But I finally talked to the ranger guy, and he went ahead and let the other guy know that, because he was doing it again this morning, just sitting out there at the bench over here, just sitting by my trailer. And his trailer that he's at, or his RV that he's at, is way on the other side of the park. And there's other benches and stuff over there, and an actually really nice gazebo and shaded area. So we couldn't figure out why he was just like coming down here. And it started after Sarah and I went down to take showers at the showers, right? We do have a shower in here, but just we don't have the hot water. So we go down there to take showers. So we came back and we were here 35, 40 minutes, maybe an hour. And all of a sudden he pulls up in front of my RV. And he says, hey, just wanted to come by and introduce myself. Thought that you look like a pretty nice lady. I'm thinking, well, how does he know I look like a nice lady if I'm in my RV? Like, how did he even see me? He goes, oh, I saw you down by the bathrooms. And I'm thinking, how did you know which one I live in, though? You know what I mean? Like, the only way you're going to find which one I lived in was if you followed me down this way. Because at the time that he introduced himself, I had two massive, big RVs on either side of us. Like, two big Class A's on either side of us. So you couldn't really even see our RV to begin with if you were walking down or driving up. Unless you followed me down here. Because then how would you pinpoint which one I went into down this row? But either way, so he ended up like introducing himself, and then all of a sudden, every morning since then, he's been sitting at the bench out here with his little Pomeranian dog. And like, that's just creepy. Like, he hasn't said anything or done anything. You know what I mean? Like, he wasn't doing anything. He's not violating anything. It's just creepy and uncomfortable, because then he would just sit there and stare when I'm sitting outside trying to have my coffee and, you know, sit with my dogs and clean up after my dogs for the morning. And so he's just sitting there watching me. Like, he's not like looking out at the river, which is beautiful and sitting right there. He's staring over at me the whole time. Like, he sits at the bench facing me. And I'm just like, what? That's creepy. So I said something to the other guy, and he goes, well, if he's making you uncomfortable, your first option is you can ask him, you know, why he's sitting there or whatever. And I was like, I'm not confronting him. Like, one, that's the dumbest thing you can do. You're taught growing up, never confront somebody like that. They could be dangerous. He said, well, if he comes back again, then we'll say something. Yeah, like, that's just, it's creepy. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like he did anything wrong, but to sit there and stare at somebody is creepy. So the ranger came by this morning to check again, and he's sitting out there. And so he went up and asked him, like, where his RV was, and then said, you know, that that several people have reported that that he's down here, and it's making a couple people uncomfortable, because there's also a lady right next door to us in her big old Class C that is, I guess you could say, in comparison to me, this woman is drop dead gorgeous. Okay, she's freaking supermodel, stunning, long blonde hair, very thin. She always stands out here. She's always got like her really cute like jean shorts or jeans on, and she's always wearing like a really pretty tank top, and she's nice in the chest. She is extremely attractive. And so she's out there, and she likes to sit outside and have her coffee in the morning, and he's right there. Like, he's right there, but he's always staring over at me, which is really unnerving. So he just put off that he was making several people uncomfortable, and so could he please stick to his side of the park. So he got up and walked off with his dog. We're moving tomorrow to our new space. So we're going to be down closer to the bathroom, which is like, they got the showers and bathroom. I won't use the bathrooms here, but the showers are really nice. I love that they have nice, huge stalls that you just go into, and you got the shower area, and then you got like the whole area where you can get dressed, and you can hang up all your stuff and sort everything out. It's really nice in there. And each side of the park, this one over here has 6 showers in it, 5 regular showers, 1 for handicap. And then there's ones right here next to us that are kind of more like bathroom stalls. So you have to like hold the little handle to get water each time. So it's kind of like one of those things where you just, wet your hair, let go of the handle, scrub your hair, and rinse your hair, and get like, it's kind of one of those things where if it's a windy, cold day, do not use those. And then at the very opposite side of the park is another set of stalls that are like the ones right here, the really good ones. And so there's another 6 down there, which are the big open spaced ones, which are like individual bathrooms. So it's pretty cool. But yeah, so just weird. Denali, no, we don't chew on stuff. I don't know why you're ripping that up anyway. You need to relax. You haven't napped yet. She's been up since before 5 o'clock, and she is just going. Normally she sleeps at 10 o'clock, and she did not go to sleep at 10 o'clock. So I let her back out, and then she just went kind of berserky on me. So I ended up putting her in the kennel just before I started the live stream, and she still hasn't gone to sleep yet. So we're now at 1 o'clock, and she still has not taken a nap yet. And she's been in there an hour, and she's like, she's content. She's literally ripping her blanket up, her little blanket. Danny, stop it. You can see she's so tired. Like, you can see, like, I don't know if you guys ever had a baby or a puppy, and you can tell that they're exhausted, like especially a kid. You can tell when they're tired. Their eyes give them away. Danny is so tired right now, but I think she has what everybody calls FOMO. I honestly do. I think my puppy has FOMO. So Danny, just go to sleep. You just need to go night-night for a little bit. Take a nap and you'll be able to come out, first of all. Secondly, you'll feel better. She's so strung. So took her for a walk in the blowing wind, and I looked like a hot mess when I went. It was really funny. I mean, I was in this, but I also had a sweater on because it was like biting cold outside this morning. And I tried to put my hair up kind of like in a half attempted bun. And yeah, that didn't fare well. It just was, by the time I got back, I looked like I'd stuck my hand in a light socket. But anyway, so I was like, you know what can I do today that would be fun, but kind of different and new? And I looked up a couple of tutorials on like simple makeup tutorials. That wasn't simple, by the way. This was not simple. Hi, Teresa. This was hard to do, you guys. Like, that actually scared me, because I was like, oh my God, am I even going to be able to do this correctly? And I don't know. I think they look okay. Well, thank you, Teresa. That's the first time I've ever done my eyebrows like that. Like, I usually just do a real simple fill in the spots that are like no hair. Had to go to the bank this morning. Oh my gosh, the lines are so long in drive-through. Oh yeah, definitely going to be long drive-through lines. We haven't gone into town at all for a while. We've been just staying here. Like, I've gone over to Home Depot And the cool part about going over there is we just ordered what we needed and then they bring it out to you. So you're not like going inside. There you go. See, there's always stuff you can find to do. That's the first time I've used those brushes. So that was really cool. I do have a bag here. This is literally all like face products. So like moisturizer. Are you really chewing your own leg? Are you really? You're that like worked up that you've got to chew your own leg? Look at that big old yawn. Look at that yawn. You're so tired. Just go night-night. Yeah, go night-night. She's got herself so worked up. She's like breathing so heavy because she's got herself so worked up. She's spinning around in the kennel. Like she's turning herself around and around and around in the kennel. Mad because I won't let her out right now. You guys, the face she's giving me is priceless. What face she's giving me. Are you mad because I won't let you out right now? Yeah? You got treats and everything. Yeah. You're going to need to take it. Look how tired she is. Like she is so sleepy. Look at those eyes. She can't even hold them all the way open. They're not even fully open. Her eyes aren't like, she can't even fully open them because she's so tired. But you guys, this stuff right here. Nope, Tonks, no. Tonks has literally got his head in my lap. These aren't, I'm not going to show you what the, but these are not face stuff. That, if you guys are wondering, is, that's bullets, if you guys are wondering. But I've got all these like face creams. These are like sample packs, face butters, whatnot. This one's got like moisturizer. This is what I used today, if you guys are wondering. This is the moisturizer I used on my skin today. This is a serum hydration. And this is the ultimate hydration skincare with a Filmixel and whatever. It's a moisturizer and enhancer. So that's what I use on my skin today. I usually go between the two. So I usually go between that one and this one. This is cellular stem cellulite from Juice Beauty, the organic solution. This one is it's supposed to be anti-wrinkle booster. I don't believe in anti-wrinkle stuff, by the way, if you guys, when something says anti-wrinkle, I'm not buying it because it says that. This was part of my Ipsy bag. But this one I do like when it says that it's a boosting serum. So it kind of hydrates the skin, gives it that glow, whatnot. I have so many face masks. This one's really cute. I haven't used it yet, but I need to. I want to, but I'm like sad to because I'm like, I know once I use it, that's it. It's gone. There's 2 of them in here. As far as I know, yeah, there's 2 of them in here. And they literally look like panda bears. So when you put them on, it literally looks like a panda on your face. It's pretty funny. So I have that. And then I have, like, you guys, hold on. That's not even all of them. So many face masks. I'm obsessed with face masks. I love, every night I do a face mask and just let it sit there and soothe my skin. And it feels amazing. And then these, I live by these. This is a 3-step system. I need to go get more of these. Actually, I'm probably just going to order a pack. But I have 2 sets still left. But they come in these sets, right? So there's the first piece, second piece, third piece. And it's, like I said, 1, 2, and 3. And this is meant for like doing your nose and stuff. And it gets rid of like all the blackheads and all the like junk in your nose, even after you've scrubbed your face. I do not use like harsh chemicals for cleaning my skin. Once a week I use an exfoliator. The rest of the time I just use a gentle face cleansing stuff. So this is also a hydrating face mask or cream. It's a cream mask. You don't wash this off. You just put this on and go to bed. Then you do your normal face washing routine in the morning, get your skin cleaned up for the morning, and it's really good. And then this is a green tea moisturizer and primer. You have a lot to buy so many face products, and I don't use so many. Yeah, I should go through all of mine. Yeah, there you go. See, this stuff, I love this stuff. This is, of course, Purlisse always makes really good face products anyway. But yeah, this is really, really nice for like before you do makeup or whatnot. Oh, I just got it all over me. And then this is my absolute go-to. I use this every night before bed. And I have 2 bottles of this. I ordered it in a pack of 4. This is bottle number 2. I've already used 1 whole bottle. This is a cream. Oh man, I love the smell of this stuff. This stuff smells so good. But this is called Cryo Activating Hydrogel. This stuff is amazing. I use this, like I said, before I go to bed. Every night this gets put on my skin. Every single night. Because 1, the amazing sensation it gives you when you put it on. 2, it just feels... Our graduation... Yeah, I know, Sammy. I know. And you know what? I look at it this way. I would rather my graduation get postponed than to catch something that could kill me or one of my loved ones. I think taking this whole pandemic way more seriously than most people are taking it, because people are griping and complaining about things that are just so unimportant in comparison. Graduation is so important. I get that. It's so important and it's amazing. Like, you've earned it, right? You've worked hard for it. But in comparison to the fact that there are people dying right now because of this thing, I think it's okay to say we'll postpone graduation ceremony until further notice. You guys, this is a peel by Purlisse. Yeah, that's cool though. See, like I said, there's ways to celebrate someone's graduation without, you know, putting other people at risk. MD and Origins are, oh yeah, nice. I've never used this one. I should probably try this one. This is a black clay mask. This is just a sample one. And then I have this. This is actually a really good one. This is supposed to be for spots and... Oh, careful. Careful. You scared him. That was, by the way, if you wondered what that was teeny tiny Winnie Bear jumping off the bed. Now, she could just jump, right? No, she literally yeeted herself to the opposite side of the RV from behind me. So she jumped from all the way over here to all the way over here and landed on Godric when she did it. So the yelp was Godric, if you guys are wondering. So this is supposed to be a lightening serum. It's supposed to be, it's supposed to help like lighten age spots. I don't really have any age spots, so I'm not even using this right now. It's by Murad. But yeah. Yeah, exactly. Get rid of the virus and then we can worry about things. And not only that, but I mean, I don't think we're ever going to get rid of the virus. You know what I mean? Like, there are things out there that I don't think, I mean, maybe we can eradicate it like they did the plague and stuff like that. Yeah, that was... Godric did that when I first was setting up the RV. We brought Godric out to see how he would do in the RV. And he got up on the bed, on Sarah's bed. And at the time, if you guys remember, at the time, my bed came all the way to this end, right? Like this, this is supposed to come all the way out. It's supposed to fit a full-size bed. I have a twin up there. But you can fit a full-size bed here. But I wanted an area to put my side table with my Gatorade and my crackers. This drawer thing right here, this has all of my arts and crafts, right? It's got all my journals, the adult coloring books, like for, you know, for adults, and for adult coloring books, you know, for adults. The adult coloring books, and then on this side I have my computer set up, my computer system, and my game system set up on this end. So anyway, I had the full-size bed up here at the time because we were trying to fill things out. Like, how did we want it? Do we want the end table areas for me? Whatever. Well, Godric got up on top of Sarah's bed and then jumped up onto my bed. At the time, that's not a very big jump. It's actually closer from her bed to there than it is from the ground to her bed. So he got up there. Well, when he went to get down, I don't know what he was thinking, but he jumped from here all the way to the kitchen. He yeeted himself from the top bunk here to the kitchen. Well, when he did it, he smacked into the kitchen counter. Okay. He broke his toenail, like broke it like in half, split the whole toenail off, and just blood was going everywhere out of his toe. He screamed, of course, because the way he hit it, and I felt so bad. I was like, oh my God, Godric. Picked him up, of course, wrapped his foot up and took him to the vet because it was gushing blood. Which I don't know if you know anything about dogs, but their toenails, if they break a toenail like that and they open up that quick, that can be super dangerous. And you have like a risk of infection. Got there, the vet cleaned it really good. It was bleeding pretty heavy, but they went ahead and put like this, like glue stuff over it. Once they did that, of course, they got it to stop bleeding at that point because they covered it and glued it, and then told me to keep him off of it. Don't let him run around like in dirt and stuff. So we had to keep him inside. So about 2 days, we kept him pretty much indoors other than to let him go potty and come right back in. When he went out to potty, we covered his foot. Aw. Yeah, she's asleep. Oh my God, she's asleep, you guys. She's crashed out, finally. Holy cow. I didn't think she was ever going to finally crash out, but she is. Like I said, she's such a diehard, you guys. She's such a diehard. She confuses me most days because, like I said, we try to get her down for a nap earlier. Normally her nap is at 10 o'clock, and she'll usually wake up by 11. She wanted nothing to do with napping today. She was whining and crying and spinning and couldn't get her to lay down, so I let her back out. I was like, just let her out because she's freaking out. And then at 11 o'clock, I put her back in there. And I was like, you really do need to lay down. Because I could just see that, one, she was aggravating the crap out of the other dogs because she was just so worked up. And then, two, because she needed to take a nap. It took her another hour, and almost hour and a half. Shona! Hi, Shona. You missed all the fun. But I just did a full face of makeup after watching a tutorial. Two of the things on the tutorial I did not do because I don't wear foundation, so I didn't do that part. And two, the whole like bronzer spot things that people do. So I tried to do a contour. I don't think that came out very well. Because I didn't go all in for it. Like, I really didn't. I kind of really went very easy on it. But I think what I might do is, like, later on tonight, when I wash my face, go the whole, like, go for it. Like, just put that contour on. Just look like the idiot hot mess that you see. Like, the lady that did hers, before she even started her makeup, she did like her primer and all that, and then she did like this whole thing on her face first, and then she did all these lines, right? These lines were everywhere, you guys, but it was all with like liquid bronzer and all that, or not bronzer, but like contour and stuff. I've got powder contour, but she did all of that first, and she kind of blended that in slightly, but left it really, really dark. Like, it stood out so hardcore. And I was just like, oh my God, please tell me that there's a way for her to fix that. And then she proceeded to do her foundation over the top of, which I've never seen anybody else do this. I always see people do their foundation and stuff first, and then they do their contour. She did all her contouring and everything first, and then she did her foundation over the top. But it wasn't like so over the top foundation. Like, it wasn't like super like caked on. So then she did that and blended it down, and all those lines that she had all over her face and all those big dark spots kind of just, it blended in, and it made her, like, she literally looked flawless. Like magazine shoot cover ready. So, I'm not sure which app you were talking about, but okay. So yeah, this is a first for me. I did full eyebrows. This is the first time I've ever done like a full eyebrow kit. I got an eyebrow kit with my Ipsy bag, and I was like, okay, well, I'm going to give it a try. I have never done where you line the eyebrow, your actual eyebrow. Let me just say, when I first Yeah, I know, right? Like I never do makeup. Like I barely ever wear makeup. And if I do wear makeup, it's just like a little bit of fill in on my eyebrow where the eyebrow just doesn't exist. And then I'll usually wear mascara and eyeliner. That's it. Like I don't wear eyeshadow, I don't wear blush and whatnot. But today, like I don't have any foundation on. If you guys ever wonder, this is literally this is all pretty much my natural skin. I do have because I have two birthmarks, one that's right here, which I kind of covered, another one's in my eyebrow, which is covered by eyeshadow. But I do use a little bit of concealer to cover the two most outstanding birthmarks on my face. And so I cover those. But that's something I've always done. I use a concealer and blend that into, like, dab it in. So I don't ever, it's never ever gone. It's just blended out enough that it's not like right in your face. Even during days I don't wear makeup, I cover that. aka Payless. Oh, so like, I can't really pronounce that word. So the Nogar app, and it never, yeah. So anyway, I did like the full thing today. So I went all out and did, like, I lined my entire brow, like where my natural brow would sit, right? So you can see, like, when I raise my brows, it's not outside of my natural, like, brow area. So I can, like, flex my brow. This is where my actual eyebrows are. I went through and actually lined it. Oh, Kroger app. Kroger out here is a grocery store. Yeah, Kroger is Walmart brand. No, it's not. Kroger is Smith's. Something great something is Walmart. I was meant to have just got home from Cali. Oh, from Cal. What? You were in California? What? Were you really in California? Oh, you were meant to be just getting home from California. Oh, that's right. You guys were planning on coming out this way, huh? Oh my God, I wish I remember too. I remember you saying you guys were supposed to be coming out this way. And I was hoping that this would have been the time we would have gotten a chance to finally meet together. But no, yeah, the trip was canceled. Never mind. I know what you meant. Hello, we have each other on Facebook. No, I know what you meant. I'd read that completely wrong. I was like, wait, you were in Cali? Wait, I thought it was canceled. No, you did say it was canceled. Great Value, yeah, is Walmart, Kroger, Smith's, yeah. But we're in the RV now, Shona. Now that we have the RV up and going and we actually are living in it, this is the time would have been perfect for you to be in Cali, because then we could have came to Cali in the RV and booked a space. Like, oh my gosh, we have been wanting to get up into Big Bear. And Big Bear right now has all their sites. They're not closed. They're just not accepting reservations. And I don't think if we drove up there, they'd be like, oh yeah, come on in. You have to book ahead of time anyway. There is no where, like, you can just show up and be like, hey, do you have anything available? Everything you do, like, through Big Bear has to be reserved. Like, you have to set up a reservation. And their reservations are closed right now due to COVID, which is fine. I get that. So we're here for right now. We're going to reschedule though the road trip in and around. So we'll definitely let you know. Yeah, definitely, because yeah, I wanna definitely finally get a chance to meet up. One of the things I told Sarah is her birthday's in May, you guys. You know that. She's gonna be 19 years old in 6 weeks from now. And she's really bumming out because she's like, well, what are we gonna get to do? Because right now there's like nothing. And I get it, like there's so much going on. But it would be really nice to get back out to Six Flags. Of course, Six Flags is closed right now. You can't even get into the theme parks. So the good part is while this is going on, we're not being charged our membership. Our membership it's like in freeze mode. So they're not charging us our membership during the time that you can't even go. So why charge us a monthly membership charge when you can't even use it? So they have put all memberships on freeze, which is great. In August, nice. So the good part is, the good part, I don't know where that came from. The good part is we don't have to pay that right now, but that money is just I'm just leaving it set aside because that is our Six Flags money. Cool part is when it kicks back over, we'll actually have a little something built up for Six Flags. When we go again, we'll have whatever amount, however many months. It's $50 a month for our memberships. So our membership monthly amount is $50. And however many months this is out, because they didn't charge us for March. So that's the first 50 set aside. So we're not touching that. And I know a lot of people be like, well, you needed this or you needed that. But yes, but when you budget something, you budget it and you don't use it for other objects. You just don't do that. When you budget something for something, that is what it's meant for. It goes into its envelope and that's where it stays. Big ones. Oh yeah, the Class A's. Oh, our neighbor right here. Oh, I mean, first of all, she's freaking knockout gorgeous. And they have an amazing RV. Hold on, let me see if I can. Ow. Ow. Let's see if I can show it to you guys. Hold on. Look at that thing. It's got like all those pop outs and everything. Like that RV is huge. They're not here right now. Their big truck is gone. Oops. They have like a massive truck and a Jeep. So both vehicles are gone. So that are both definitely not here right now. So, but yeah, that thing is huge. And it's cool because where the wheel wells are on theirs, it has like these pull down things that cover the wheels to keep the wheels shaded so your wheels don't get cracked and sun rotted or whatnot. We don't have those on here. We need to go get tire covers. Where we're going to be parked at here coming up, we're actually going to be fully shaded with trees. So that's really good. But she needs new tires anyway. So you can't wait till for Monday. Why? What's going on Monday? Oh yeah, and guess who did not show up yesterday? Yeah, exactly. I had somebody else had said something. Well, I mean, if you're not going to use that money for this, you should use it. No. No. When you do your budget and you write your budget out, and I know this, I'm not trying to get teachy with anybody, but when you write your budget out and things are meant for something, right? Like for us, I do the budget and then you do envelopes, and on your envelopes, and this is nothing like, this is funny because I thought for sure people like Cullen and Katie were already doing stuff like this. They just learned this system, which I thought was funny because I learned this system back when I was in high school. So you, hold on, the whole freaking table just, it's okay, Winnie Bear, you're all right. Yeah, Teresa. So that's beautiful, huh? Yeah, I know, they're like mansions inside. Honestly, they are stunning, but to me, that's too much space. And people are like, what do you mean? No, it's too much space. I would literally lose my noodle with that much space. I don't want that much space in my RV. I want something small, can go in any park because of its size. Those right there, a lot of those big ones like that can't go into like national parks. Yeah, Bonavista, yeah. But anyway, so what was I saying? No, so when you do like budgeting, I learned that in school. So you do your envelopes and then you write on your envelope what's what. And then each month when your money, as your money comes in, so like your first, like depending on, like I get paid every 2 weeks. So you do your, every 2 weeks, you take what goes in what envelope and you put it there for the next month, right? So whatever you're earning here for whatever day the bills are due. So let's say the bills are due on the first of the month, right? Let's just cut that for right now, just for example. Every month on the first, you have all your bills due. So on the first of this month and let's say the first and the 15th of this month, you would take, oh, thank you, Caitlin. You would take your amounts for whatever's going to happen for the month of May. So that way May comes, then you pay out what was going in there. And then whatever money you earn on the 1st of May, your check on the 1st of May would go in for the next month, right? So for June, but you take your check every 2 weeks, whatever it is, and you put it into, you disperse it into the envelopes in a certain grouping. So much for rent, so much for whatever. And then the next check you do so much for rent, so much for whatever. And then whatever's left over is what you take and then you split it in two and you put half of whatever's left over in your savings account. Don't touch that. It goes in your savings account. It's not to be messed with. It is literally your backup money. Throw it in there. Now, for me, we don't have much at the end. Like when we do all of our bills, there's not a big chunk. We still split it and we throw that in there. That money does not get touched. That money, like we just recently had to use what I had in savings. And that was to get everything in the RV done, which really bit me in the butt, you guys. I'm not even kidding. That made me so mad because that money was meant to be saved for a really, really rainy day. And I didn't feel that that was too warranted of a rainy day, but they left us no option. And now here we are with all this going on. Good thing is I'm still getting my paycheck and I don't have to work away from home. So I'm one of the lucky few who can do my job from my residence. And the cool part about my job and my residence is I can travel because it's beneficial to my job. And I like that. I like that I can do that. So we get paid every 2 weeks. I get paid every 2 weeks. And right now we're just starting to build back up my savings. And so sometimes we are really tight and there's something we need. And we either have to put it off or Taylor will, help assist us get that. So that way the savings still continues to build up. If we're going to finally look into getting a house, we need to have that savings built up. Also, we're not sure what's going on with him yet. If you guys have been tuning in to find out about Taylor, we're not sure yet. We're still kind of waiting on word. But other than that, like Taylor really was helpful with us the other day. He helped us get a small space air conditioner. And that thing kicks butt. We're doing for dinner. And I don't know. What are you guys doing? And what are you having for dinner, by the way? Speaking of which, I need to get that spaghetti put into a Ziploc because that's going to be weird. That's not going to sit right. Hold on. Whoa. Did that really just sink in there? It did. Hold on, you guys. Back on the microwave. Guys, you're back on the microwave. I don't even know what we're going to have for dinner tonight. I want to make a big batch of chili. I have all the stuff to do that. But that means I got to start. I can't start it today because we're moving the RV tomorrow. So I can't even start the chili today. I have to wait. Okay, we'll see you later, Shona. So I can't even do that right now. But I thought about this the other day. We could even... No, I wouldn't be able to. But I need to take the spaghetti that we have in here. We may just eat that tonight. I know Sarah had a little bit of it for her brunch. But she's like slightly waking up again. But yeah, I need to take and get that done. So I have a big old thing of spaghetti right there. We've got our eggs, our cheese. Like, our fridge is pretty full. And then of course we have the packed freezer. But we have fish and stuff. Like, I might just make myself a little bit of fish tonight. Sarah's not a big fan of fish, but I might make some fish tonight. For me, anyway. I might just pan sear some fish. And then, of course, we have all the stuff in here. Let's see here. Like I said, you guys, we're stocked in food. So, this has got, like, all my baking stuff. So, flour and sugar for baking. I've got rices. I've got our breads here. I'm going to make some bread. We've got my G Fuel in here. We've got lots of like mashed potatoes, pastas. What's it say? Olive Garden takeout, and I'm painting rocks. Bible verses. Oh, nice. Oh, there you go. See? So I think what I'll do tonight is I'm probably going to take and make a fish. And then more than likely, do I have any? I'll have to look up in the other thing. But if not, I may just make a fish and one of these Mexican rices. Because that's the rice I was trying to get the other day, and that other stuff was... Okay. This one says Mexican rice, right? This is Mexican rice. The bright yellow one with bell pepper and stuff. That's Mexican rice. This is Spanish rice. There's a big difference, by the way. One's made with tomato, the other is not. So when you're hoping for something and you buy it and you make it and you realize it's the wrong stuff. Oh, nice. Very good. Hi, baby. Someone finally fell asleep. She's awake again, huh? You guys, she's awake again. How? How? She has not, like that, literally what? She slept maybe 15 minutes? 15, not even 20. We didn't even get a 20-minute nap out of her. My gosh.
Get back down and go to sleep.
Yeah, she still hasn't slept. I mean, that's not a nap. She's got to take a nap. Like, it's not good for her to not be napping. Oh, and you missed it. Your dog yeeted herself across the RV and landed on top of Godric. I don't know what she was doing, but, you know, that was a thing. But you guys, I have, like, my mixer, Gatorades, all that up here. On the blanket on the floor? What? Oh, they're sleeping on the blanket on the floor. I'm not going to show you. But look, we got all this stuff. So this is also our other cupboard of food. Well, we should do that, Sarah. We should sit down and eat the Korean barbecue noodles. And, hi. Ow. That one always gets stuck. And then this one. Help. That one never. No?
I feel hot.
It's because you were sleeping. Which we probably should get the air on. So, because now it's starting to get warm. I'm going to turn it all the way to 1 for now. Where's it at? Because if we turn it on 3, it's loud. But hey, I'm really liking how this came out. That's the first time I've ever done like a full eyebrow makeup. That's pretty cool. And you're like my little table. Oh. Well, yeah. And then, of course, there's my setup, you guys. So I've got the computer behind there. The monitor's here. The computer itself is also a all-in-one, so it's another monitor. Then here I've got my Xbox and my Switch. Speaking of which, I might actually play my Switch later. Sarah and I are going to do...
Mom, look how bright that is. Your bag.
Oh, I know. This thing is neon. Like, wow. I honestly don't know if that's supposed to glow in the dark. No, I don't think it does. I think it's just super,
Really neon.
super, like literally you guys, that is so neon. It's so reflective. It's just a little, this has got the kitten bottles in it. So just in case there's any fosters that need to be fostered, those are all the kitten bottles. Bella's hair is on everything.
Face that way.
Okay.
No.
Me?
So that the phone isn't facing the screen.
Oh, well no, the phone's, I'm not even catching the screen.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm literally looking at me.
Okay, well, look at the... So, hold on.
Hold on.
Oh, look at his party.
Jeez. Okay. He's got a party of like 20. But all of them are anonymous. Yeah, everybody's offline. Or they're not offline, but they're showing as offline. Sorry guys, hold on a second. I gotta put this Yeah, I know. Him and the kids are doing movies.
I was watching that one movie.
Which one?
Onward or something?
Oh yeah, Upward.
Upward, onward, onward.
Something like that. Yeah, because it came out today. I think it came out today, the 3rd.
It's free for everybody.
Well, no, it's not free.
No, it's free for everybody.
Because it was supposed to be released in theaters, but because of everything that happened, they decided to release it on Disney Plus. So that's pretty cool. You guys, yeah. So this is like my whole setup. This is that's our TV, by the way. So that's like Sarah and I will sit here on this and we'll sit and watch movies. We pull the table. This table will slide it in and we will sit here and eat dinner. You did that makeup. It looks great. Vote. No, not even close, but Right? He said, hey, Sarah. Jeffrey said, hey. Yeah, I was thinking of that earlier today about painting some rocks because there's a lot that you can pick from out here. Wow, when I face this way, you can really see that contour. Whoa. So I guess I don't really need to go any darker than that with it. What? No, I mean, like, you can tell that I did contour. Like, standing here, you can actually see the, like, it looks like I actually have marked in cheeks. Like, I don't have, like, so, wow. Okay. You did your toes earlier? Yeah, I need to do like a pedicure or something. Wow, you guys. It's beautiful outside, but it's windy as hell. So, whoa. You guys, my eyes, whoa. Whoa. You get out here in that sunlight and like, whoa. But yeah. Whoa, that really washes me out when I do that. What the actual heck? All right, I'm just gonna let her back out. She's not gonna go to sleep. So I need to go down and do these sheets and laundry. Go on, guys, go outside. I don't know why all of you decide to just stand there and stare at it like, I don't know what to do with myself. Oy, oy, oy. What now? And not with nail polish, with the paint from painting rocks. Yeah, that would be different. But yeah, so we have it's funny too when you look through here, like how funky everything looks color-wise, is because we have like a purple tinted film on the windows. So right now I have this open, but I'm probably going to close it again since Sarah and I are going to be kicking back. I'm going to get up here and get my Xbox going. Hopefully we can get onto Arc today. Cross my fingers. We're going to try to get onto Arc today because Sarah and I have been wanting to get on Arc together. So I'm going to see if I can't get this thing going because I've had nothing but issues trying to get it on. Huh? I know look, she got pretty nails. Sarah did her nails the other day. They're so pretty. They're so pretty. Look at those pretty nails. But yeah.
And the difference between my skin color.
Oh yeah, did you guys see Sarah's, she's got her little, her watch band mark. I do too, like if I take this off, I'm like, I have such a dark, tan line. All right, we'll see you later. But yeah, I'm going to get off here. I'm going to get this hooked up and going. And hopefully, cross fingers, that the internet holds out and we can actually enjoy ourselves today because it is Friday. I've got nothing due today. No assignments are due today. No, nothing. I can just relax today. I do want to take and go get the blankets washed because the puppy has urinated on both blankets, one that we had outside and the one in her kennel, which she usually does. And so we've got to take those out and go wash them, go take them to the laundromat. But you guys are amazing. We'll see you guys. Like I said, you guys are amazing. And this isn't going to be an everyday occurrence. This was just one of those fun things. I probably will continue doing like my normal eyebrow. I might try to do this right now while we're in quarantine. We'll see. Won't be doing this tomorrow though. We're moving the RV tomorrow. So big moving day. We're not going very far, but just to even do a simple move from one space to the other is going to take some time because you got to unhook all the hookups. You got to, you know, drain your tanks. Everything's got to be done. Danny, stop. Shit, like I said, he's just like, they're over it with her today. They really are. All of them are super over it with her. She has just been go since 5:50 this morning. She's just crazy. I'm hoping that her spay will settle her down just slightly. You guys are amazing, and I'll see you guys in the next one.